G'day YouTube, Mike White here with another quick Coin City update. Today we've got Japan Airlines rolling out Bitcoin services. We've got Civic solving identity on the blockchain. We've got Singapore, the Singapore Central Bank launching their currency on the blockchain. And we've also got a quick introduction to the One Broker platform. Four things, let's get started. Okay, so first up, we've got one of the budget airlines over in Japan have announced that not only are they going to be the first Japanese airline to start accepting Bitcoin, but they're also going to be rolling out Bitcoin ATMs across the airports over there, and they're also introducing their own Bitcoin wallet. So this is obviously great news for Bitcoin in the ecosystem. Obviously on the back of the announcement made back in April, where the Japanese government actually announced that they're going to be allowing Bitcoin as a legal form of payment, which is great. And the entire travel industry is a fantastic onboarding ramp to introduce people to crypto, to the crypto world, which is great because every single time you travel, you always get ripped off when you've got to change one currency to the other. And this is a great way to get the conversation going, getting it really in their hands, getting people actually using it. So fantastic, great work. I'll just leave you with a quick quote from the CEO of the company, who said, "I will devote myself entirely to enabling people to travel without wallets." So he's obviously a bit of a Bitcoiner himself, and good on him. So moving on, we'll have a quick discussion about Civic. If you're not familiar with Civic, it is a company which has been started up by Vinny Lingham, who previously sold Gift, which allowed people to buy gift cards using Bitcoin. And Civic is trying to solve the problem of identity theft over the internet. So basically, they're putting identity onto the blockchain. It's a pretty big task if it actually works. Like literally every single person who has a bank account could actually have a Civic account, which is really interesting. They do have a token sale, which is coming up on the 21st, and it's pretty audacious. They're looking to raise 33 million at a valuation of $100 million. So really interesting, but it is a massive problem that they're solving, and they think they have actually solved it. If we have a look at exactly how big the issue of identity theft is, just in the States last year, over $16 billion, or $16 billion was stolen from over 15 million people, and that was just in the US. So apparently the theft that has come from identity theft over the internet is actually more than every other form of theft combined. So people getting broken into house or held up or robbed or whatever it is, identity theft is by far the biggest one to take down. So if they can do it, again, it's a massive, pretty audacious thing that they're trying to take. But if it works, it's going to be huge. And the reason I think this is worth knowing about is the team that's involved is pretty much an all-star cast. We mentioned Vinny Lingham, Jeff Garzik, who's a long-time Bitcoiner, Juan Bennett, who, if you're not familiar with him, he's actually really behind IPFS, which is the Interplanetary File Sharing System, and that is basically how Bitcoin has. We've got Bitcoin as decentralized money. Well, IPFS is decentralizing the internet, so it's a pretty massive project that the IPFS team are involved in, and he's involved in this company as well, which is interesting. We've also got Anthony Delorio from Jax, and also Diego Gutierrez Daldivar, who is the CEO of Rootstock. And so that's actually basically doing everything that Ethereum can do, trying to bring that over to Bitcoin as well. So it's definitely an all-star cast. Very interesting. Keep an eye out on this. I'll keep updates coming through as things progress. But yeah, it's about 12 days until that ICO, so we'll see how that goes. Last story today is Singapore have announced that they're doing trials on as a digital dollar via the Ethereum blockchain. So basically, this is the central bank of Singapore doing transactions directly with digitized tokens to the banks. So not to people. It is a private blockchain, which isn't all that awesome, but it's great to see that they're actually giving it a crack. And Singapore really is one of the financial hubs of the world. So if it does take on, it's just going to be obviously the blockchain thing is proliferating throughout the world. So fantastic. So the initial trials seem to have been a success. Obviously, this is still in the trial mode, but they're already talking about the next phases of the development, where they hope to provide security settlement, so buying and selling stocks using the blockchain, and also cross-border payments, sending money overseas. So very exciting there. So last little bit of information that I'll leave you with today is just introducing OneBroker. I'll leave the link to this below, but basically this is a place where you can actually trade the global financial markets just using Bitcoin, and all you need is an email address to sign up. So it's pretty quick and easy. Another thing you can actually do is follow other traders on the site. So if you want, you can actually put your trades up and show them to the world. And if you start getting some consistent profits, you can actually have other people follow you and things like that. So this guy, for example, is up 500% so far this month, which is obviously very good. And what you can do, you can just click in to see what he's actually investing in. So you can see here, he trades a bit of Forex and a bit on the commodities, and you can actually have a look at his exact trades and see what he's focusing on. You can see here that recently he's been focusing on the Euro US dollar pair, the US yen pair, as well as selling a bit of gold and a bit of buying gold, etc., etc. So it's a great little site. I'll leave the link to this below. Other than that, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheers.